Hi, this is Lee, and this is a miniature sent from Dragon's Forge. Dragon's Forge is a miniature studio based in UK, and feel free to check out their website. They do a line of fantasy role-playing miniatures. I think they had a Kickstarter campaign back in September, October-ish. It was a customized miniature service. Basically, you can create your own character using the different parts they offer, and then you can either have it in STL file or you can have Dragon's Forge printed out for you. It's on their website. I think they also have Patreon as well, and their next big project will be a set of dwarves. It's a cool set of stylized fantasy miniatures. Feel free to check out. I think this is the one on their website already. Let's check out the details. It's a female pirate. Sculpture is quite stylized, and the pose is legs, shoulders, heads are being properly posed. It's not that well, you can obviously tell that the head, the hands, and the entire human, portion is being adjusted to fit this small miniature. I think it's around 32mm scale miniature. So let's have a comparison here. Right, from left to right, that's Resident Evil from Steamforge Games. That's around 28mm scale. Why it doesn't stick on my blue tag? And then that's Zombicide 2nd Edition, and then that's Kingdom Death. So you get the idea. It's around 32mm scale. Because it's stylized, the entire miniature is maybe stronger than regular 32. And obviously smaller ones. But I think it fits well. Hell, it may actually even fit with 28mm. This is just a strong female pirate. Anyway, the scale is pretty decent. It fits quite a lot of miniatures. Right, details. Let's zoom in, check on details. It is a 3D print, so expecting those layer lines, and other than that, I think the detail is pretty cool, especially the eyes here. That's pretty detailed. I think the sculpture has been well presented in this print. There's no like a small details like textures on the clothes or on those leather belt bags, but the skull on the belt is pretty cool. The rope here is pretty cool, and then this wooden cracks on the stick is well presented. A little bit less here, but this area here, that's pretty sharp. There are some areas I need to fix, like here I need to sandpaper this and clean up the blade a little bit. But other than that, it's a pretty cool sculpture on a pretty cool mini. The base is also sculpted, so a lot of those bottles, and then I think this texture is on it's quite detailed environment sculpture. I think it's on the beach or something. So yeah, pretty decent sculpture. Let's get this sandpapered and primed. Right, so that's primed, and let's zoom in a bit. sandpaper a bit, but not like fully sandpaper. I'll fix this after I paint it. I do this sometime. Anyway, let's get right into it. So let's start from face, skin color, white plus a bit brown, female character, adding a little bit red as well. Right, so nose, ear, cheekbones.
Right, so this is where I am at right now. It's pretty much finished. That's the front, and that's the back. I spent most of the time on the face and then back of the blade. This is non-metallic metal, and I didn't use any metallic paints on this. It was literally base paints, white, black, and blue. You can tell a little bit blue in this and here. Not much, just a small section to make the entire painting looks more than just black and white. I didn't spend much time on the front bit because the blade is kind of blocked by the flags and also her head. I did, however, add a little bit of red here to suggest there is a red reflections on the blade because of the red hood. I didn't spend as much time as the backside. Face-wise, right, I did not paint both eyes. I only paint the left one because the right one is kind of in a strong area because of the hood. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So it's not that trouble because I have to paint the right eye, and because I'm right-handed, it's let's see, less convenient for me painting the right eye than the left one. Right, so the belt, there is a quite big skull here, and then I think it's mounted on this golden, or at least is a gold color plate here, and I highlighted this area quite strong, and then it can be simple dry brush work. And then the leather, I edge highlighting quite a lot, and then add a little bit texture in between. I didn't bother, spend much time on here because the print layer is a little bit too strong here. So, oh well. The wooden stick here, the sculpture pretty much did all the those textures already, and then the prints were able to showing all those cracks. So just follow the models and then highlight and then shadow, doing some shadows and then using brown, and then for highlights just a little bit flash color. All I did was just the white and brown to make the highlights and shadows, and then I think I added a little bit black in those cracks, but it works well. I don't suggest people using pure blacks on a lot of area, but it can help sometimes quite a lot. And then the base, just some dry brush. And then all those bottles, I highlight the edge with strong. I don't think those was pure white, but I say almost pure white. It was green plus a lot of white, and then highlight those bits. So it gives you strong contrast. You can tell the bottle is actually reflecting something. I think this is a little bit too stylized compared to the mini, but I think it works all right. I did use quite strong shadows here anyway, and it is quite a stylized model, so I'd say it works all right. I couldn't be bothered to fix the backside of the flag. I wasn't going to paint anything on it anyway, and it is blocked by the blade. So if you're looking at the back, you're mainly just going to look at the blade. That's the most painted area. And if you want to look at front, it'll probably just be the face. You maybe look at the belt as well, because that the skull does catch eyes a bit, I'd say. The skull on the flag is free-handed. I was going to paint in the middle, but then the flag is kind of just folded like this, so I couldn't. So I just painted here. I was thinking maybe the flag would be better just a small square flag rather than a long one. It would be easier to do this freehand because it does feel weird that you have a long flag, yet the skull is at the very end of the flag, not in the middle, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this is the miniature from Dragon's Forge. It's a pretty cool mini. You can get a lot of practice on the non-metallic paint on this area. It's a pretty cool standard blade, and you can learn a lot from painting this, definitely. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.